HHN Special Report. And we're back again. Who is it? It is Hurricane Hood News and Reviews bringing you in the house again. Said the pack of men. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, right, we back again. Who is it? It is Hurricane Hood News and Reviews bringing you in the house again. We going back again, and we going back again, and we going back again. For the very first time, don't worry if I write checks, I write rhymes. Da, da, da. We going back to the HHN Special Report. What's good? Shouts out to everybody. Hope everybody doing cool. HHN Special Report. We got some news. We're gonna cover a lot today. We got some good news. We got some good news today. Let's get it. You already know what it is. And y'all know how we start things off. Start off with a couple jams real quick. You already know what it is.
Hurricane 3.
Up. Almost got to fire the sound guy. Let's get it.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thanks, computer. Now it's time to really engage. Thanks, computer. Let's get it.
Hurricane 313.
Let's go. HHN Special Report.
Hurricane 313.
Phenom Road 1 production.
It's the wrath of the ancestors. I'm the wrath of the ancestors. For the wrath of the ancestors, I'ma kill the government blood to the bomb shelters. It's the wrath of the ancestors. I'm the wrath of the ancestors. For the wrath of the ancestors, I'ma kill the government blood to the bomb shelters. Laugh. And every motherfucking fed blade, I'll sever on your fucking heads. Dread, when we come through with different red bead, boogie. Yeah, fled to the kind of recuperate, heal, come back to adjudicate. Hey, about the can to another state, fed on the list, gotta shoot him in the fucking face. Hey, politician is a politician, shooting gas in the head when I pop the clipping. Got a feeling, blowing up a lot of buildings. Power structure coming down, all you people hear it when I rip it. Shred haters in the buildings. I'm a god, erase you from existence in the instant. Call it the righteous vision. If you scared, keep your motherfucking distance. This the wrath of the ancestors. I'm the wrath of the ancestors. For the wrath of the ancestors, I'ma kill the government, run to your body. This the wrath of the ancestors. I'm the wrath of the ancestors. For the wrath of the ancestors, I'ma kill the government, run to your bomb shelter. Dash, hit you with the hidden blade. Raid in my veins while you getting slain. Pain in the name of the hurricane, I'ma destroy everything we never made. Dang, y'all wanna label me the rain. Dang, have to shoot you in your fucking brain. Change the whole world when I spit the flag. Burn the government down, it's the name of the game. Lame, get the fuck up out the way. Bitch, you will never see the light of day. Spray. Feel cow, spraying up your real estate. Dog niggas is asleep and I've been awake. Now I gotta break your face like a dinner plate. In a high speed chase, I would get away. I'm the hurricane, yo, welcome to the end of days. This the wrath of the ancestors. I'm the wrath of the ancestors. For the wrath of the ancestors, I'ma kill the government, run to your bomb shelters. This the wrath of the ancestors. I'm the wrath of the ancestors. For the wrath of the ancestors, I'ma kill the government, run to your bomb shelters. This the wrath of the ancestors. I'm the wrath of the ancestors. For the wrath of the ancestors, I'ma kill the government, run to your bomb shelters.
It's pretty warm over here.
Ancestors.
Wind blowing heavy though.
I'm the wrath of the ancestors.
But it's 58
For the
degrees.
wrath of the ancestors, I'ma kill the government, run to your bomb shelters.
I hope you're feeling good, Vontae.
313.
Hope you're having a wonderful day. I'm glad your power not out. I'm glad you're doing good.
Hurricane 313.
But yes, I'm staying warm, baby. I got this Eddie Bauer hoodie on from Eddie Bauer.
Hurricane 3.
You already know. Got that Eddie Bauer hoodie. You know, with the fur on the inside. Alligator seats with the head on the inside. How you doing, Vata? Hope you're having a cool day. And shouts out to everybody in the chat. Shouts out to everybody who's going to watch on the playback. And even shouts out to the motherfuckers that's in the bushes. Fuck YouTube for giving people strikes. I'm due for 2, motherfucker. Neil, come out and play. Cozy and chill here now. That's what I'm talking about, baby. We in Holodeck 3 getting it in. Fuck the haters that hate. Bastards. I know better than a fucking YouTube and the powers that shouldn't be that I'm gonna eliminate. But anyway, it's cozy, and I'm glad it's cozy. We about to get off into my new track that I just dropped. Oh, hi, Mark. What up, though? Salute, Mark, in a building, man. What's good? You know what's crazy? It says there's 0 people in my chat, but I know there's 2 or 3. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. Fuck them all. That's right. Hell yeah. About to get off to my new track that I just dropped. Salute. K in the building. It's crazy. It's crazy. I know there's 3 people in here, but it says 0. Now it just said 1. Okay. YouTube ain't shit. Hope everybody got my notifications. Because you know that they ain't sending shit out. And much love. Shouts out to everybody. About to get off into my new track that I just dropped. And plus after this live, I'm gonna work on the beat that Jordan sent me. Jordan sent me a cold beat. You know, I got an old school little vibe to it. Got to go into my hip hop bag real quick. And we gonna see what's popping. I think I was gonna make that the Breath of My Ancestors outro. But I don't know if he made that or it's one of those free beats. I need to find out. But I'm feeling the Breath of the Ancestors, you know, like final song, you know, because I already got the Breath of the Ancestors. I'm just trying to complete, you know, I'm just trying to complete the album so I can go into my new Style Master album or the Style Master mixtape, whatever I want to call it. But this is gonna be the song off the new project. Happy Friday, much love. Smoke weed every day. Salute, we free in the building. What's good? What's good? What's good? You already know. Here comes the weekend. Happy Friday. This is my new track called Yep.
1 3.
Shout to Phenom Rogue One Productions. It's that space age shit.
4 flips, make it lift quick. Quicker when I pull the trigger, better dip quick. Think it quicker, better know I'm ballistic. John Carl Van Dam with a stick kick. One shot, I make a nigga do a full flip. Cause I heard I hit a target with the loose lips. Dip shit, get thrown in the ditch quick. Ride out and I'm listening to trick. Detroit be the motherfucking misfits. Tell the girl to hand me the brick quick. But the figure gotta do it in the instant. Get the money, girl, we made the commitment. Our emperor, she gets the empress. We shoot when we walk in the entrance. Maybe taking everything on a wish list. Put the fucking government on a hit list. Gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. This track is a real hit. Do you wanna get hit with a real fist? Force feed a motherfucker with some drill bits. Then find out the karma is a real bitch. Then get the bit of car with a kill switch. Gotta cack everything in an instant. Got the rubber by the treat you from a distance. 6 cents when I'm leaving the fences. Need the government offenseless. Fearless and relentless. Vicious when I rip this senseless. Rebel lyrics got me feeling alive. I take a live, then I gotta go hop up in a whip quick. Then picked up a real chick. About to go get a break and pop us a lick quick. Fofo, she a quick wick. Kill the government quick. We ain't ready for this real hit. Shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit. Yup, we gotta shoot it real quick. To the government, stay on that bullshit.
Detroit after dark at 11, baby.
To the government, stay on that
Rock out like
bullshit.
how you rock out. Today is Vonta Day. With a side of K. Bars. You already know what it is. We always play the new songs twice. Let's play it again. For those that's just coming in, you know how we play it twice. Gotta play the new shit twice to get it all out the way. Let's get it.
Hurricane 313.
Shout out to Phenom Road One Productions. Yeah, because of the YouTube strike, they gave her a strike. And some bullshit.
Phenom Road 1
Fuck you
production.
too.
Full flip, big and lip quick. Quicker when I pull the trigger, better dip quick. Get you quicker, better know I'm ballistic. John Carl Van Dam with the stick kick. One shot, I make a nigga do a full flip. Cause I heard I hit a target with the loose lips. Dip shit, get thrown in the bitch quick. Ride out and I'm listening to trick. Detroit be the motherfucking misfits. Till the girl till hand me the brick quick. But the figure gotta do it in an instant. Get the money, girl, we made the commitment. Our emperor, she gets the empress. We shoot when we walk in the entrance. And we taking everything on our wish list. Put the fucking government on a hit list. Gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit.
I know.
Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on the bullshit. This track is a real hit. Do you wanna get hit with a real fist? Force feed a motherfucker with some drill bits. Then find out the karma is a real bitch. Then get the bit of car with a kill switch. Gotta cack everything in an instant. Got the rubber by the treat it from a distance. 6 cents when I'm leaving of a fences. Then the government offenseless. Fearless and relentless. Vicious when I rip this senseless. Verbal lyrics got me feeling alive. I take a line, then I gotta go out up in a whip quick. Then pick up a real chick. About to go get a break and pop us a lick quick. Fofo shit quick wick. Kill the government quick. We ain't ready for this real hit. Gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit.
She's in good
We gotta
hands.
shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay
I'll
on that
make sure
bullshit.
I go live in the
We
name
gotta
of
shoot it real
Vonta.
quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. Yep, we gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit.
Got the ship
We
docked
gotta
at
shoot it real
Space
quick.
69
Cause the
next to
government stay
USS
on that bullshit.
Hurricane.
Gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government
Or I
stay on that
got you.
bullshit.
Fix on
We
that
gotta
shit
shoot it
real
real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. We gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. We gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. We gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. We gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. We gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit. We gotta shoot it real quick. Cause the government stay on that bullshit.
The Empire, not for the weak hearted. You know. You already know what it is. I got your back, Vonta.
King 313.
Fuck YouTube. YouTube be on that bullshit. Get me a strike, Neil. I'm due for 2.
Phenom Road 1 Productions.
Now we gotta be on some Bonnie and Clyde shit. That ready to rise. We gonna do this shit. The Empire.
Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Dropping dick in the dope, making it down on the floor. You get that weed and that dope, you get that money, you dope. Head back on the road, about to fuck with some hoes. At the bowl, baby girl, about to take off her clothes. Got her feeling the stroke, and I'm making the flow. Sex so damn good, make you wanna elope. She my Bonnie, I'm Clyde, and we ready to ride. All you motherfucking haters gon' get buried alive. We ain't wasting no time, carry more than 9. Gold painted 50 cows, that will rip out your spine. Getting buried tonight, we not giving a fuck. Side by side with my chick, we was lying them up. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride.
Beautiful women in general.
Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Headed to the UK, yeah, we raising the stakes. Fuck the prime minister, he getting shot in the face. What you haters gon' say? It's gon' be nothing today. My girl got a sword off and she took off your face. While I'm hacking your place, put the bomb in your place. Motherfuckers ain't ready.
They gon' learn to like it.
Chill on the beach, she's a freak of the week. Going all night, girl, we ain't going to sleep. Now it's back to the streets, putting coppers to sleep. My girl a beast with the gun, that we fighting for peace. My girl cold with the heat, like I'm flowing these beats. You a true damn goddess, thanks for rolling with me. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride.
Hey, you already know what it is. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to Reef Free. Much love to Dr. Chocolate. Make sure y'all get y'all daily dose of info and daily dose of good medicine from Dr. Chocolate. You know me, I'm Dr. Blight. I travel through time, space, and the galaxies and interdimensional shit. You know what I'm saying? Saving universes from evil, corrupt governments and dictators and entities and shit. With my lovely lady assistant, because I am the doctor. Y'all remember Doctor Who? Well, I'm Dr. Blight. We'll play a song later, probably. We'll probably play that song later. But we need to get off into we're going to the UK. We're going to the UK real quick.
Here in Wales, we're waking up to some 25 centimetres or so of snow on the ground. Here, after Storm Goretti brought in a huge amount of snow overnight, and in the Midlands, on the other side of the border, over into England, they're warning of the worst snowfall in a decade after Storm Goretti, which has been described as a multi-hazard event. Of course, not just bringing snowfall, but rain and high...
Let it snow. Let it snow. There's a storm, it's Goretti, and why you have to snow? Why snow, baby? Let it snow. But I'm glad you got power, Vonta. I'm glad, I'm glad you're cool, glad you're warm, glad you're safe. Because it's a lot. It's like, wow.
winds as well, with that red danger to life warning in Cornwall yesterday evening. And today in Cornwall, many roads are blocked after trees came down in that storm. Authorities today working to reopen the roads and remove these trees from Cornwall. Not just in Cornwall, though, where trees and branches have come down here as well. A few branches have fallen in the storm, but Wales, like the Midlands, far more affected by the snow when it comes to travel disruptions. Many of the roads impassable, closed today as those roads completely covered by snow. If you're wanting to go on the trains, those railway lines are not having much luck either. The rail line between Manchester and Sheffield completely closed today because of the snow. No trains expected out of Cornwall until later on this afternoon, and many other train operators giving do not travel warnings today because
on the road.
Storm Goretti. Good news when it comes to some airports that had been closed overnight and earlier this morning. Birmingham Airport and East Midlands Airport now reopened, but widespread travel disruption expected today and delays because of Storm Goretti and this snow blanket which is covering large parts of Britain.
Man, what if I wanted to go to the UK today? I couldn't even go. God damn. First Trump with the travel bans, and then the immigration made some travel bans, and now the snow. Like, god damn. 3 times. If I wanted to go 3 fucking times, I fucking couldn't. Like I said, whenever I try to either stack up to do something, or like either, I'm talking about rather if I'm trying to get an appliance, it's either the store fucking closed down, got bankrupt, or the fucking state building, don't have the records no more, or like whatever. It's like whatever I'm getting, like whenever it's real fucking important, or like something I love, they make sure they shut that down. They make sure they shut it down. Or something happens in the family and you have to come out your pocket for something. Nah. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit. But I'm glad you're all right. Yeah, we had lots of rain yesterday. Better today. Still very cold. Yes, it's for some reason, like it rained and snowed yesterday. But like today, it's nice as fuck outside. It's like 57 degrees for some reason. But the wind is like blowing heavy. So it's like, okay. And it's mostly cloudy. But it's 58. And I'm like, damn, I never experienced a 58 day in January before. I probably have when I was little, but I probably didn't pay attention. But like this day feel like fucking different. I'm like, man, this is supposed to be January. It feel like November. Like it feel like early November. I think they're using the weather dominator. Yep, got rain here now. And the winds calmed down. That's what's up. That's what's up. All right, what else I got? Like, that was the news for the snow in the UK. There's something else going on in the UK. Where is that? What the fuck? Where is it? It gotta be this one. It should be this one. Yeah, they banning X in the UK.
Levels to this. There's things about freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and the freedom to access information should you wish. And we're going to talk about what's happened, what the United States has said, and of course we're going to have a little rant at the end as well. Now, before we jump into that, if you don't want to be banned from using any of the platforms that you're currently able to access and use, you want things like to what's happened. Prime Minister Keir Starmer to what's happened. Keir Starmer takes aim at Elon Musk's X over Grok deepfakes. This is wrong, it's unlawful, and we're not going to tolerate it, the UK Prime Minister says. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer on Thursday vowed to take action against Elon Musk's social media platform X after its Grok artificial intelligence system produced a flood of non-consensual, sexually explicit deepfakes that included depictions of minors. It's disgraceful, it's disgusting, and it's not to be tolerated. X has got to get a grip of this, and Ofcom has our full support to take action in relation to this, Starmer said in a broadcast interview after thousands of new deepfakes were published on X. Earlier this week, the UK's communications regulator, Ofcom, said that it had made urgent contact with X to establish whether there are grounds to investigate the platform under the UK's Online Safety Act. Now, since this initial publication came out, there's been a lot of developments. There's been talk about allowing access to X in the UK, effectively banning the platform. There's also been talk about lawsuits against Twitter and everything. And I think at this point in the video, I should start setting some boundaries of my stance on this, just so you know contextually where I'm coming from with this video. I think Twitter, X, is a cesspit. It's just full of rage baiting, misinformation, and I absolutely despise the platform. I don't use it and I don't engage with it. However, it has a right to exist, and you have a right to the information on it. You have the right to choose it. Some people enjoy using it, and they are allowed to. And that is the beautiful thing about a lot of the things in the Western world where we have our own free will. We have our own ability to choose how we interact with these platforms. Yes, deep fakes like this are absolutely disgusting, but where there is a will, there is a way. Photoshop has existed for many years, and before AI, people were photoshopping this stuff. It is absolutely despicable. And of course, Twitter needs to update their algorithms to stop the propagation of this sort of material, the same as every other platform has. But government intervention should not be a conversation that happens here. Of course, Ofcom are more than welcome to raise their concerns with Twitter about this. Of course they are, as I'm sure many of the regulators in other countries probably have too. But Keir Starmer and the British government making decisions about what access to information and what social media platforms that we can use in the UK because of something that is so minimal like this is absolutely absurd. This is one of the topics I think more educated conversation needs to happen about, because a lot of people tend to boil topics like this down to political bias. I think Elon Musk is a bit of a mount, and whether you're left-leaning, right-leaning, centrist, it doesn't matter. This is about everyone's freedoms, because laws and regulation like this impacts everyone across the board. There is no political bias victimization in scenarios like this. Everyone gets shafted, because if they do it with Twitter, they'll do it with other platforms. And I think this is where people kind of need to rally together with things like petitions or whatever they might be. But as a collective of internet users, the ability to access these platforms shouldn't be infringed. Whether you use them or not should be a personal choice. Off the back of this, the UK has now been threatened with sanctions by the US if they ban X, and it says legislation for penalties being drafted in the US as Britain investigates online safety breach. I think it's very simple. If there's been a facilitation of these sorts of images undressing things like children on the internet, that should be dealt with, and that should be sorted and fixed. And I think Elon and everyone else should get on top of that immediately to stop that from happening. But the UK government is going to use this as an excuse for dystopian measures. And to be honest, it's Twitter's fault for making it so damn easy for the British government to do this. As we've learned from the Online Safety Act, digital identification, and all the other age verification stuff that they've got going on at the moment, the UK government was looking for any excuse to take more control over the internet. And I think companies need to stop handing it to them on a silver platter. Anyway, that's what's happened so far. That's my 2 cents. I'm going to follow this one very closely. I've got a feeling.
I'm going to follow that shit too. But, where we at? God damn, that weed good as hell. I'm about to hit that blunt real quick. Where was it? Oh yeah, the Zuckerberg trial. Oh yeah, we got Zuckerberg ass. We got him, y'all. You already know. Hey, Mr. Prime Minister. Yes. Bam. Starbucks is a white guy. You already know what it is. We got Zuckerberg on trial, y'all.
Thank you all for being here. Mr. Spiegel, I see you hiding down there. What does yada, yada, yada mean?
I'm not familiar with the term, Senator.
Oh, really?
Very uncool.
Uncool.
What you do, not what you say. What you do is what you believe, and everything else is just cottage cheese.
Yes, Senator.
You agree with that? Speak up. Don't be shy.
Don't be shy.
Listen to you today. I've heard a lot of yada, yada, yada. And I've heard, and I appreciate it. And I've heard you talk about the reforms you're going to make. But I don't think you're going to solve the problem. I think Congress is going to have to help you. I think the reforms you're talking about to some extent are going to be like putting paint on rotten wood. And I'm not sure you're going to support this legislation. I'm not. The fact is that you and some of your internet colleagues who are not here are no longer, you're not companies, you're countries. You're very, very powerful. And your colleagues who are not here have blocked everything we have tried to do. in terms of reasonable regulation. Everything from privacy to child exploitation. And in fact, we have a new definition of recession. A recession is when we know we're in a recession when Google has to lay off 25 members of Congress. That's what we're down to. We're also down to this fact that your platforms are hurting children. I'm not saying not doing some good things, but they're hurting children.
He's in China's pocket.
And I know how to count votes. And if this bill comes to the United States Senate, it will pass.
You know I got you.
With all the respect, convince my good friend Senator Schumer to go to Amazon, buy a spine online, and bring this bill to the Senate floor. And the House will then pass it. That's one person's opinion. I may be wrong, but I doubt it. Mr. Zuckerberg, let me ask you a question.
Zuckerberg
might wax a little philosophical. I have to hand it to you. You have convinced over 2 billion people up all of their personal information, every bit of it, for getting to see what their high school friends had for dinner Saturday night.
Oh,
that's pretty much your business model, isn't it?
It's not how I would characterize it. And we give people the ability to connect with the people they care about and to engage with the topics that they care about.
And you take this information.
Hello, my name.
This abundance of personal information, and then you develop algorithms to punch, and steer to them information that punches their hot buttons again and again and again to keep them coming back and to keep them staying longer. And as a result, your users see only one side of an issue. And so, to some extent, your platform has become a killing field for the truth, hasn't it?
We build.
I've been on Facebook for oh my fucking God. Those motherfuckers, as soon as the scamdemic started, they have been putting me in and out of Facebook jail.
What up, though?
Left and fucking right for 5 years. And then he come out talking about, I apologize, I'm sorry. The government put pressure on me to motherfucking censor y'all.
That's my past.
Fuck out. Fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
Giving recommendations. A lot of friends and a lot of interests, and they want to make sure that they see the content that's relevant to them. We're trying to make a product that's useful to people and make our services as helpful as possible.
No, it's helpful for the CIA. Because part of Facebook is ran by the CIA. Oh, did you know that? He sold a couple of his stocks to them. I forgot what year. I don't know if it was 2008, 2009, probably 2010. But CIA has part of Facebook. Because why the fuck you think that the government put pressure on them to censor us when we talked about the president and the fucking virus?
People to connect with the people they care about and the interests they care about.
But you don't show them both sides. You don't give them balanced information. You just keep punching their hot buttons. You don't show them balance. People can discern the truth for themselves.
That's what's up,
and you rev them up so much.
That's what's up. Thanks,
so
bro.
often your platform
that's some good fucking info.
Becomes just cesspool dark.
It's where like, fuck money. I value information. Oh my God. Now that's some great information. That's some great information. I feel like I just made $1 million right now. Thank you. This revolution is going to be fucking phenomenal now.
Learns anything, don't they?
Well, Senator, I disagree with that. I think people can engage in the things that they're interested in.
Bullshit, because every time I put out the truth, y'all censor me. I have to make some of my videos private in order to keep my shit. And even that didn't work sometimes.
Quite a bit about those. We have done a a handful of different experiments and things in the past around news and trying to show content on a diverse set of perspectives. I think that there's more that needs to be explored there.
Yeah. But the perspective that went against the government, that went against the virus, that went against whatever was going on in the government that was fucking us over, y'all got rid of my shit. And a whole bunch of other people. Fuck Facebook.
We can solve that by ourselves. One of the things that I saw...
I'm sorry to cut you off, Mr. President, but I'm going to run out of time. Do you think your users really understand what they're giving to you, all of their personal information, and how you process it and how you monetize it? Do you think people really understand?
Senator, I think people understand the basic terms. I actually think that a lot of people
put it
underestimate
another
how
way.
much
It's
information
been
there
a
is that
couple of
we
years
have.
since we talked about this. Does your user agreement still suck?
Ha!
I'm not sure how to answer that, Senator.
Can you still have a dead body and all that legalese where nobody can find it?
Senator, I'm not quite sure what you're referring to, but I think people get the basic deal of using these services. It's a to connect with the people you care about. If you share something with people, other people will be able to see your information. And if you're putting something out there to be shared publicly, or instead of people, it's you're inherently putting it out there. So I think people get that basic part of how the service
Mr. Zuckerberg,
works.
you're in the
That's the
foothills
best
of
kind of
creepy.
laugh. You already know.
You track people who are Facebook users.
Right.
Whoa.
You track your own people, your own users who are
Tracking people that's not even Facebook users. Nigga, that don't sound like Facebook. That sounds like those words.
even when they're not on Facebook.
That's wild.
I'm going to land this plane pretty quickly.
That's CIA.
I mean, it's creepy.
That's CIA.
I understand you make a lot of money doing it, but I just wonder if our technology is greater than our humanity. I mean, let me ask you this final question. Instagram is harmful to young people.
And I ain't been on Instagram over 3 damn near going on 4 years. My last video was a God of War live session. I was playing God of War on PS4. There's people that come to my channel that say, are you sure you want to subscribe to him? Are you sure you want to follow this guy? He put out misleading information. Oh, I'm misleading. Say, fuck the government. Pay attention. Putting out truth.
Isn't it?
Senator, I disagree with that. That's not what the research shows on balance. That doesn't mean that individual people don't have issues and that there aren't things that we need to do to help provide the right tools for people. But across all of the research that we've done internally, I mean, the survey that the senator cited, there are 12 different categories of harm that we asked teens if they felt that Instagram made it worse or better. And across all of them, except for the one that Senator Hawley cited, more people said that using Instagram
I've got to land
issues
this
that they
plane,
face,
Mr. Zuckerberg.
either positive or...
We just have to agree to disagree. If you believe that Instagram, I'm not saying it's intentional, but if you agree that Instagram, if you think that Instagram is not hurting millions of our young people, particularly young teens, you shouldn't be driving.
No, you should be driving.
Yes. Thanks.
Senator.
And then just how you ask about the job, see what she say. And she actually lives on Pontiac, of course. And I think. Well, what if she asks for the address to follow up question? Okay, I'm gonna have to text you. I'll probably have to text you. She won't. But she start this week, and then she won't the night shift. Nobody want to work the night shift. So you won't work the night shift. I'm thinking about doing the night shift. All right, what's good? What's good? All right, we back. That's part 1. We about to go to part 2. Let's go. Shout out to everybody. HHN Special Report.
We need. Be honest with you, we've been having this discussion for a very long time. A result, not a discussion. Do you agree with that?
Ranking member, I agree. This is an issue that we've also been very focused on since we started our company in 2015, but this is the first time.
Are you familiar with the Earn It Act, authored by myself and Senator Blumenthal?
A little bit, yes.
Okay, do you support that?
Yes or no?
We're not prepared to support it today, but we believe the section
Wow,
supports the
okay,
CSAM Act.
Yeah, support.
The Stop CSAM Act, we are not prepared to support. We believe that the cyber tip line.
Do you support it? Yes or no?
We believe
that to be no. The Project Safe Childhood Act. Do you support it?
We believe that.
I'll take that to be no.
Okay,
the Report Act. Do you support it?
Ranking Member Graham, we very much look forward to having conversations with you and your team.
Well, I look forward to passing a bill that will solve the problem. Do you support removing Section 230 liability protections for social media companies?
I believe that Section 230 needs to be updated. It's a very old law.
Do you support repealing it so people can sue if they believe they're harmed?
Right.
I think that Section 230, as written,
I'll take that as a
while
no.
it has many downsides, has enabled innovation on the internet, which I think has largely been.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
so
very
here you
much.
are. If you're waiting on these guys to solve the problem, we're going to die waiting.
It was like, if you waiting on these guys to solve the problem, we're going to die waiting. Man, they grilling the Facebook CEOs. Everybody getting grilled today. Everybody getting grilled that work for CEO of Meta. They get, y'all. We get to witness this firsthand.
Mr. Zuckerberg.
Mr. Fucking Bird. Shout out to We Free. He's like, no, nigga, be disrespectful because they killing our
South
kids.
Carolina, Mr. Guffey's son got caught up in a sex extortion ring in Nigeria using Instagram. And he was shaken down, paid money. That wasn't enough, and he killed himself using Instagram. What would you like to say to him?
No one should have to go through something like that.
You think he should be allowed to sue you?
I think that they can sue us.
Well, I think he should, and he can. So, bottom line here, folks, is that this committee is done with talking. We passed 5 in their different ways, and look at who did this. Graham Blumenthal, Durbin Hawley, Klobuchar Cornyn, Klobuchar, Blackburn, and Ossoff. I mean, we've found common ground that just is astonishing. And we've had hearing after hearing, Mr. Chairman, and the bottom line is I've come to conclude, gentlemen, that you're not going to support any of this. Linda, how you say your last name?
Yacarino.
Do you support the Earn It Act?
We strongly support the collaboration to raise industry practices to
Do you support the Earn
prevent
It
CSAM.
Act? Do you support the Earn It in English? Do you support the Earn It Act? Yes or no? We don't need double speak.
We look forward to supporting and continue our conversations.
Okay, so
as you
that
can
is
see,
no. But you have taken the reason the Earn It Act's important. You can actually lose your liability protections when children are exploited and you didn't use best business practices. See, the Earn It Act means you have to earn liability protection. You're given it no matter what you do. So to the members of this committee, it is now time to make sure that the people who are holding up the signs can sue on behalf of their loved ones. Nothing will change until the courtroom door is open to victims of social media. $2 billion, Mr. Chu. What percentage is that of what you made last year?
Yeah.
Senator, it's a significant and increasing investment. As a private company, we're not
You
sharing
pay
our
taxes.
financials.
2% is what percent of your revenue?
Senator, we're not ready to share our financials in public.
Well, I just think $2 billion sounds a lot unless you make $100 billion.
Right.
So the point is, when you tell us you're going to spend $2 billion, great, but how much do you make?
Salute
it's all
eyes wide
about
shut.
eyeballs. Our goal is to get eyeballs on you. And it's just not about children. The damage being done. Do you realize, Mr. Chu, that your TikTok representative in Israel resigned yesterday?
Hashtag fuck Israel.
Yes, I'm aware. Okay, and he said, I resigned from TikTok. We're living in a time in which our existence as Jews in Israel, and Israel is under attack and in danger. Multiple screenshots taken from TikTok's internal employee chat platform known as Lark show how TikTok celebrate the barbaric acts of Hamas and other Iranian-backed terror groups, including the Houthis in Yemen.
Senator, I need to make it very clear that pro-Hamas content and hate speech is
Why did
not
you
allowed on our
resign?
platform within our
Why
company.
did he resign? Why did he quit?
Senator, we also do not allow any.
Do you know
to
why
be
he
at work.
quit? Do you know why he quit?
We do not allow this. We will investigate
But my
such
question
claims.
is,
Do you know?
quit. I'm sure he had a good job. He gave up a good job because he thinks your platform is being used to destroy the Jewish state. And I'm not saying you want that. Mr. Zuckerberg, I'm not saying you want, as an individual, any of the harms. I am saying that the products you have created with all the upside have a dark side. Mr. Citron, I am tired of talking. I'm tired of having discussions. We all know the answer here.
Yeah.
And here's the ultimate answer. Stand behind your product. Go to the American courtroom and defend your practices. Open up the courthouse door. Until you do that, nothing will change. Until these people can be sued for the damage they're doing, it is. I'm a Republican who believes in free enterprise, but I also believe that every American who's been wronged has to have somebody to go to complain. There's no commission to go to that can punish you. There's not one law in the book because you oppose everything we do, and you can't be sued. That has to stop, folks.
Yes.
How do you expect the people in the audience to believe that we're going to help their families if we don't have some system or a combination of systems to hold these people accountable? Because for all the upside, the dark side is too great to live with. We do not need to live this way as Americans.
Nah. much love to my UK correspondent, Vanta. I'm glad she's over there safe. She still got her power doing this crazy ass storm Goretti. It sounds like an Italian mob boss. But anyway, I'm glad she's safe. She still got her power and she's over here in the chat chilling with us. That's my UK correspondent. Much love to my goddess Vanta. And the first lady of the Hurricane of Night Traptist Church. I already know what it is. And shouts out to We Free, Eyes Wide Shut. Much love to the goddess K. You already know. Make sure y'all subscribe to K and go over there and rock out and jam. She got jam sessions every day. Go over there and get your jam on and show some love. And make sure everybody support everybody. You already know what it is. Shouts out to Mark. Shouts out to Tone Judah. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. Now it's time to go to part 3. This is my favorite one.
Turn over to you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Zuckerberg, let me start with you.
This
Did
my
I hear you
favorite
say in your opening statement that there's no link between mental health and social media use?
Senator, what I said is I think
You
it's
can hear
important
people
to look at
laughing in the
science. I know
background.
people widely talk about this as if that is something that's already been proven, and I think that the bulk of the scientific evidence does not support that.
Well, really, let me just remind you of some of the science.
This motherfucker
of your own
retarded.
company. Instagram studied on teenagers.
Get this
Let me
motherfucker.
just read you some quotes from the Wall Street Journal's report on this. Company researchers found that Instagram is harmful for a sizable percentage of teenagers, most notably teenage girls. Here's a quote from your own study. Quote, "We make body image issues worse for 1 in 3 teen girls." Here's another quote. "Teens blamed Instagram," this is your study, "for increases in the rate of anxiety and depression. This reaction was unprompted
I
and
covered that.
consistent across all groups." That's your study.
Your study.
Senator, we try to understand the feedback and how people feel about the services.
Fuck
we can
you,
improve.
bitch.
Wait a minute, your own
Those
study,
studies are-
says that you make life worse for 1 in 3 teenage girls. You increase
Senator, that's not-
anxiety.
You make life worse for 1 in 3 teenagers. You heard that shit? See, yeah. It's liberating for motherfuckers to leave social media. 1 out of 3.
You're testifying to us in
Yes,
public
I hear.
that there's no link. You've been doing this for years. For years, you've been coming in public and testifying under oath that there's absolutely no link. Your product is wonderful.
damn,
the science
Martin.
is
I had
nascent.
a guardian
Full
too.
speed ahead. While internally, you know full well your product is a disaster for teenagers.
Senator,
And yet
that's
you
not
keep
true.
right on doing what you're doing. Right?
That's not true. That's not true.
Let me show you some other facts I know that you're
You can
familiar
very-
with.
you can
Wait
very
a
data
minute.
points if you want,
That's
but I
not a
mean,
question.
that's
That's
not
not a
what the
question.
internal-
Those are facts,
It's
Zuckerberg.
not-
That's not
right, it's not a question, it's a
Let me
fact.
show you some more facts. Here's some information from a whistleblower who came before the Senate, testified under oath in public. He worked for you, a senior executive.
Work for you.
Here's what he showed he found when he studied your products.
Get him.
So, for example, this is girls between the ages of 13
All right,
and
no, we
15 years
free.
old. 37% of them
Damn.
reported
Did
that
that
they have
look?
been exposed to nudity on the platform unwanted in the last 7 days.
Yeah,
20
unwanted nudity on the platform in the last 7 days. And yet y'all supposed to like have that shit be like banned like the moment the shit get posted.
And what's crazy is they let that shit slide, but they crack down on people that's talking about the government and exposing the platform or exposing the fucking virus. They cared about what we was talking about on this side of the spectrum over here as conspiracy theorists, truthers, seekers, whatever you want to call us. They call us crazy. But y'all keep the nudity going. Y'all let that slide. Y'all let that slide through. I have to leave Facebook for a minute because there was an algorithm. There was an algorithm that disturbed me. Now, and it disturbed me because I think the situation is supposed to be private. But there was an algorithm. I swear to God, I saw this maybe like September, probably October of last year. And it was an algorithm of different women breastfeeding. Now, I'm like, okay, is this informative on how to do this shit? No, it's just look at me pose while I'm doing this. With the smile on the face, you got motherfuckers in the background and shit. It's like, I was like, wait a minute. I say if there's a doctor next to you, you know, trying to show you and teach. I say if this shit was informative, okay. But it was an algorithm of random fuckers, black, white, you know, it was different shapes, different sizes. I'm like, we're sending titties on Facebook right now. But even before that, for the past 15 years, chicks half naked or fucking see-through clothing, shaking ass all day. I can see ass, titties, vagina, all that shit. Like, that's cool, but I can't speak the truth. I find this fucking disturbing.
Just around the corner. All right. Just checking the chat, make sure my shit cool. See the love, shouts out to everybody. But yeah, it's wild.
4% said that they had experienced unwanted sexual advances they've been propositioned in the last 7 days.
Yeah, unwanted advances. So like some girl just new to the platform, and the first thing they get flooded with is a whole bunch of dudes showing dick pics, or a whole bunch of people making advances, or a whole bunch of people that say, you know, or trying to hack your account or just spam your account. It's like, goddamn, let the girl breathe. And you wonder why most ladies just delete all their social media. I understand what ladies go through when it comes to that social media, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, MySpace, Snapchat, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're beautiful, it's a wrap.
Agreed, okay, for real. Like you say, it's liberating to let that shit go, for real. And you know, I feel you, and that's why I say I can't wait to leave all this shit. For real. Leave all this shit and probably do like a one video a week. Because I'm chilling in another country. I'm going to the UK, baby. Come in, Vata.
17% said they had encountered self-harm content pushed at them in the last 7 days.
Ooh, I didn't see
Now,
that
I know
shit.
you're familiar with these stats because he sent you an email where he lined it all out. I mean, we've got a copy of it.
Oh,
right here.
and got your email.
My question
Damn.
is, who did you fire for this?
Get you fired.
Who got fired because of that?
You got fired
Senator,
because
we
of that
study all
shit.
this because it's important and we want to improve our services.
Well, you just told
And
me a
I think
second ago
that-
you studied that there was no linkage. Who did
Senator,
you fire?
Yeah, I said you mischaracterized.
37% of teenage girls between 13 and 15 were exposed to unwanted nudity in a week on Instagram. You knew about
Within
it.
a
Who did you
week.
fire?
Senator, this is why we're building all.
Who did you fire?
Tools.
This is why we're building all these tools. Those tools was already supposed to be created because you already have Facebook. And then you do this meta merging and shit. You trying to get all the tools you can. I thought y'all motherfuckers was smart. Y'all motherfuckers ain't shit. Y'all know exactly what the fuck y'all doing. Let's get that data. We got to feed the CIA. And we got to push this propaganda to corrupt the children. Hey, Zuckerberg,
Leave those kids alone.
Senator, I don't think that's. Who did you fire? I'm not going to answer that.
You didn't fire anybody.
Who did you fire? I'm not going to answer that. How about you answer to these bullets, bitch? Pew, pew.
Right? You didn't take any significant action.
It's appropriate to talk about
it's not appropriate.
Decisions.
Do you know who's sitting behind you? You've got families from across the nation whose children are either severely harmed or gone, and you don't think it's appropriate to talk about steps that you took? The fact that you didn't fire a single person. Let me ask you this. Have you compensated
Good, that nigga.
any of the victims? Sorry? Have you compensated any of the victims?
Have you compensated?
These girls, have you compensated them?
I don't believe so.
Why not?
Why not, nigga?
Don't you think they deserve some compensation for what your platform has done? Help with counseling services, help with dealing with the issues that your services cause?
Our job is to make sure that we build tools to help keep people safe.
Are you going to compensate them?
Senator, our job and what we take seriously is making sure that we build industry-leading tools to find harmful
To make money.
take it off the services,
To make money.
and to build tools
make money.
that empower parents.
So you didn't take any action. You didn't take any action. You didn't fire anybody. You haven't compensated a single victim. Let me ask you this. There's families of victims here today. Have you apologized to the victims? Would you like to do so now? Well, they're here. You're on national television. Would you like now to apologize to the victims who have been harmed by your product? Show them the pictures. Would you like to apologize for what you've done to these good people?
I'm sorry for everything that
You don't mean it like
terrible. No one should have to go through the things that your families have suffered. And this is why we invested so much and are going to continue doing industry-leading efforts.
invested so much in leading efforts to keep me banned. I ain't been on Instagram live in I think it's going on 4 years. I'm gonna keep saying 3 because I'm out of touch with my time frame. But just remember my last Instagram video was a God of War PS4. And they don't let me go live on my second Instagram channel. I'm about to delete my Instagram. They already kicked me off of my sixth TikTok. And Facebook's kind of like the last thing I got left. I got a Discord and I really truly barely be on it. I'm about to delete all this motherfucking shit just to keep space. I gotta download some videos and some motherfucking clips and motherfucking files and shit any fucking way to expose this goddamn government and the rest of the motherfuckers around the world.
To make sure that no one has to go through the types of things that your family
makes no difference. Just hinder your responsible
Take the
adult.
ban off my Instagram, bitch.
Yep.
You know, why, Mr. Zuckerberg,
you're right,
why
Malcolm.
should your company not be sued for this?
Woo.
Why is it that you can claim, you hide behind a liability shield, you can't be held accountable? Shouldn't you be held accountable personally? Will you take personal responsibility?
Senator, I think I've already answered this. I mean, these
Well,
are
try
serious
this again.
issues.
Will you take personal responsibility?
Senator, I view my job and the job of our company as building the best tools that we can
Yeah,
to keep
right.
our community safe.
That's
While
a
you're failing
lie.
at that.
That's a
Well,
lie.
Senator, we're doing an industry-leading effort. We build AI
Holy
tools
nonsense. Your product is killing people. Will you personally commit to compensating the victims? You're a billionaire. Will you commit to compensating the victims? Will you set up a compensation fund with
Senator,
your
I
money?
think these are
With your money.
complicated- Senator, these are complicated.
Yes, no,
issues.
that's not a complicated question. No, that's a
Senator,
yes or no. Will you set up a victims compensation fund with your money, the money you made on these families sitting behind you? Yes or no?
Senator, I don't think that's
Nope.
my job is to
Sounds
make
like
sure
a
that
no.
we're
About
good
people.
tools. My
Sounds like
job
a
is
no.
to make sure that
Your job is to be responsible for what your company has done. You've made billions of dollars on the people sitting behind them, you here. You've done nothing to help them. You've done nothing to compensate them. You've done nothing to put it right. You could do so here today, and you should. You should, Mr. Zucker.
Woo!
that's
And that's why that was my favorite Zuckerberg. I had that under Zuckerberg 3. Man. Now there was some wild shit that went on. I forgot where this was. But an old guy came home and the in-laws was there. And he wanted the in-laws to leave. So the wife was like, they ain't going nowhere. I part own this house. And viewer discretion is advised.
I walked in and they're all sitting there in the kitchen.
and this is downstairs.
Downstairs. I walked in and I said, Ron and Linda, you need to leave. And my wife said, they're not going anywhere. I'm half owner of this place. They stay here as long as they want to. So I went outside, I got my gun, I walked back in, I shot them all in the head. Then I shot them all in the head again to make sure they were down.
Did y'all just hear that? Did you just hear what I think he had? This motherfucker went in and blew all their fucking heads off and double tapped to make sure. Like, what the fuck? You think there was gonna be a zombie or something? What the? Wait, like, what the fuck? Double tap, nigga? Don't worry, this shit is quick. It gonna be too long. That shit is wild.
I had it in my truck.
Okay, yeah. Do you usually keep a gun in your truck?
Yes, I do.
What kind of gun was it?
9mm.
Do you remember the brand, make, model, or
It's a Jimenez.
Jimenez. And you said that's a Jimenez 9mm?
Mm-hmm.
Is it a black or chrome?
Silver.
Silver in color. Okay.
One motherfucker.
Prior to law enforcement arriving, you unloaded it and put it on that truck. Okay. So it sounds like you confronted Lieutenant Todd and told him to leave.
That's their sound, not mine.
Then I lost it. It was under a minute. Everything was over.
Okay. So where was Ron at when you shot him?
Sitting in my chair at the table.
Sitting in your chair.
Yeah. And you know, when I told them they needed to leave.
It's like I told them they needed to leave, but like here's what's crazy. When y'all see him walk through the door with the gun, why y'all ain't run? This was point blank range here. Why? So like you telling me after the first shot, y'all stood there and like in shock, thought he wasn't gonna pop y'all too? This is NPC activity right here. I'm like, yo, dog, like when somebody sense danger, you get the fuck up out of there. You can run and get some bullets in the back and probably still die, man. But like, y'all just stood there and took a headshot? That's the shit that gets me. I was like, what? Didn't even try to run. But you about to hear the rest of the story.
You know, they didn't make a move to get out. They looked at her and decided they were staying.
Stop that shit. Rule number 1. When you go to somebody's house, never sit in they goddamn chair. That damn chair cost 3 people they goddamn life.
And decided they were staying.
They just ignored you.
And that's when I decided, all right then, because, you know, I warned her earlier in the week, and I told her I was very unhappy about this, and I said, you know.
He said earlier, I'm not cool with them coming through probably, or like maybe they was probably already over visiting, but like he was already not cool with it. So like chances are they was coming over and he was like, I'm not cool with them coming over. She like, bitch, I own part of this motherfucking house they coming over. Fuck what you talking about. I don't give a fuck if you do got a 9mm. You ain't gonna use it. That's some scary shit. This guy wants extra clips.
You're going to make me go off. And if you do, this is on you.
Yeah.
Now, and then he told her, if you do this, you're going to make me go off and this is on you. But what I really want y'all to pay attention to is how calm he is talking to the fucking detective. His mind was set. Speaking too fucking casually about this. I'm talking about the level of casual that I want to be at. When they start talking about the government, oh yeah, nigga, but the government can kill them all. But I love when I release my rage because it scares people. You know what I'm saying? And plus it adds extra dramatic effect to let motherfuckers know how serious I am. Or I could be like a casual Bond villain. I don't gotta yell. Like, we meet again, Mr. Bond. Kill him. You and your government will not defeat me, Mr. Bond. But there's still always that moment. You will not defeat me, Mr. Bond. I am a god. You gotta have that emotion. Come on. Like I said, man was too casual about it. Which is scary. It's scary as shit. It's like one of those motherfucking movies where you know what? What's his name? Ted Bundy. Ted Bundy was using casual talk and pulling bitches with a two-door Honda. And here was his words. Hey, miss, can you help me with my car? How the fuck? What? If anything, a female's supposed to be asking a man if they need help with a car. Why the fuck you fall for that? Because I think Ted Bundy was fly to the ladies. I know it wasn't John Gacy and it wasn't Dahmer. Yeah, it was Ted Bundy. I had to make sure I get it right.
And this is what she got for it. She made me go off, and now there's 3 fucking dead people. Start off with a handgun. That's where it ended up.
Yeah. How long was it till you called 911 in between the time that you shot them and called 911? What was the time frame then?
Couldn't have been more than a few minutes.
Just a few minutes.
I come outside, and I seen my dad coming down there, and I told him, do not go down there. Get your ass back up in the house.
Stop that shit.
That happened?
Yeah.
Okay. So what
that
was
nigga told his daddy, Dad, take your ass back upstairs. Do not come down here. And the father, usually a father would be like, who the fuck you think you talking to? I motherfucking raised your ass. But chances are the gun was probably still in his hand. So he took his ass back upstairs while he talked to the police about shooting 3 people. This shit is wild. Like, this guy is wild. Told his dad, he was like, Dad, take your ass back upstairs. What the fuck? This is some crazy news.
I told him I just shot him.
How did he react to that?
He was heartbroken, of course.
Yeah. Who was the first one of the 3 that you shot?
Ron.
You shot Ron?
Yep. Shot the Ron because he was probably sitting in the goddamn seat. It's like Archie Bunker. Who remember All in the Family? I know this shit came out before my time, but like the reruns came on and my mama used to watch it and shit. And he felt some type of way about motherfucker sitting in his seat. But we can fast forward to that 70s show, Red Foreman, the nigga, the master of the word dumbass. Even the phone agrees. Love Red Foreman. That's my favorite character in the show. You know what I'm saying? Next to Hyde. But in real life, Hyde is a motherfucking S.A.er. Fucking bastard dog. He was my first favorite character. He was the weed smoking conspiracy theorist. Fuck the whole character up. So Red Foreman became my favorite character. Dumbass. It's like, put my foot in your ass. And the nigga Hyde asked him, he was like, have you really put your foot in somebody's ass before? And Red was like, once. And you're a Jima. I don't want to talk about it. I was like, this nigga. I believe Red Foreman. I believe he did that shit. If no one watched that 70s show, watch that 70s show. It was great. But when Eric Foreman left the show, that's when the show went downhill to me. And it was kind of hard to stomach the episodes without Eric Foreman, because at the end of the day, y'all motherfuckers are in his basement. Y'all in his house. How can y'all have the show without the main motherfucker place y'all in? It's like, like he's like a side character in his own story sometimes. But like sometimes he's the main star. But once Eric left, because he wanted to pursue movies, and the movies that he did come out with wasn't even great at all. I'm like, what the fuck? Fuck your movie, nigga. You are Eric fucking Foreman. You end that show at its proper time, and then you go do movies. That's what Mila Kunis did. Well, Kutcher did it and he became successful, came back to the show, chilled for a minute, and you know, like he was one of them on and off motherfuckers. Eric could have did that, but no, he wanted to really be an actor. Like, no, nigga, you fucked up Spider-Man 3. You are not supposed to be motherfucking Eddie Brock. I wanted to strangle him. I'm like, Eric Foreman? Venom? Get the fuck out of here. That shit hurted my soul. But Tobey Maguire is still the GOAT. And I still love that movie. Sam Raimi Spider-Man all day. Fuck Tom Holland. Little motherfucking pussy ass motherfucker. Damn near destroyed the goddamn fabric of space and time in the universe because you don't know how to go to college and motherfucker ask for whatever the fuck he could have asked for. You fucked up because of a college motherfucking shit. Like, dude. And then in Doctor Strange movie, because of that incident, he had to go through some shit. like nigga, Spider-Man, you need your ass beat. Like Bully Maguire all day. You know I'm doing the dance right now. You know I'm doing the dance right now with the I'm about to get the Bully Maguire suit. You already know what it is. But yeah, let's get back to it. It ain't
he was in your chair. Did he see you coming, or
yeah?
What did
he started to, first he looked at her and he started to turn his head to me, and by then I got him. And
damn. So he thought he wasn't gonna pull the trigger. He thought he wasn't gonna pull the trigger. He looked at the wife and looked back like, nigga, pull it, nigga. Nigga, that's no different from the scene in motherfucking Menace to Society. When he pulled a gun out on my man's shit at the table because he didn't have that money. It's like, that's been 5 years in the joint. You better suck my dick. Got pop. Like, oh shit. Talking about the beginning, opening of a movie. This is how you start off a hood movie. Jesus. Like, what the fuck? Shit was crazy.
Linda was all fucking surprised that I just shot Ron and I shot her in the fucking head. And then I turned and I shot her in the head. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I warned them.
Stop. 4486.
He said, I warned him. I warned him. Now, what is this a case of? A case of miscommunication. But this has been a buildup for over years. This has been a buildup over years. Like, getting the frosted mini fuck out of here. That's one. I'm gonna count 3. Put 3 on the magic chalkboard in your mind. I gotta feel I'm gonna get 2 more calls. 3 is the magic number. and plus I hate when a call comes. It's like, what the fuck? Well, he did warn them, right? He warned them. And I think it happened over time. I think it was just like constant disrespect. And this was a build up to that final straw. It's like, you know what? Y'all not about to keep on disrespecting me in my motherfucking house. If y'all don't get the fuck up out of here, I'm going to murk y'all. But he already told the wife within that week before they even showed up, if this shit happened, I'm going to pop and it's going to be on you. He don't think he's wrong. This is why he's so fucking casual with this shit. It's like, fuck it, I warned him. And he don't mind doing the goddamn time. He don't fucking mind it. This bitch took over my life, took over my home. I'm not a man of my own fucking house. Fuck this shit. I'll be the man in prison. NPC activity, miscommunication, and long time trauma and disrespect all wrapped up in one. Anger too. You know, this is crazy.
North Farmer 249. The caller saying that he's killed his family.
A 911 call placed by Jesse Huey minutes after he allegedly shot his wife and her parents in the basement of a mobile home in Stratford show Huey was waiting, unarmed, for deputies to arrive.
He says that he's left the gun unloaded and the clip will be on the tailgate of a vehicle. The subject that we spoke to says he shot them and saying that he's positive they're dead, and he is not checking them otherwise. Medical is staging in the area. They're saying he's currently in the roadway.
During Huey's confession, he described the crime as cold-blooded murder, telling deputies his in-laws had come to visit but wouldn't leave, so he got tired of it and killed all three of them. Feeling intruded on and disrespected, Huey told deputies he lost his temper. After a short argument, Huey says he grabbed a gun and shot them twice to make sure they were down. Huey's father was upstairs in a mobile home at the time.
He says his father is still on scene upstairs and unharmed. Additional caller did say that her stepfather that's on scene did hear shots fired.
The probable cause statement says Huey requested he be put in a jail cell by himself, saying, "Now that I've murdered 3 people, I've got nothing holding me back."
Put me in a jail cell by myself. I just killed 3 motherfuckers, nothing holding me back. Anybody come near me, I'm strangling them, cracking their neck, and y'all gonna have to throw me in a hole. I know for a fact, once the cops see the clip, they might be like, should we get a SWAT team? Should we get like a motherfucking, put this nigga on a gurney or a stretcher or something like he's Hannibal? I'm afraid this is a big motherfucker too. This motherfucker is one of those cow tipping motherfuckers with a long beard. This motherfucker with the motherfucking overalls on and a plaid shirt. Like this motherfucker, whoa. And they wasn't scared of that. Oh, man, you ain't gonna pull that trigger. I'm like, damn. But that's the it for that. That's the fucking crazy shit that I wanted to get out the way. Where is going to? Yeah, it's right here. Trump diddly-ump.
So the U.S. is not at war with Venezuela, as Trump has told us. We've just bombed their country and kidnapped their leader, but we're not at war, so don't worry.
Let's go. One more time.
So the U.S. is not at war with Venezuela, as Trump has told us. We've just bombed their country and kidnapped their leader, but we're not at war, so don't worry. Some people think we are at war, but it turns out some of the reasons for doing this, the government.
The first part is hilarious. Trump said we're not at war, but we just bombed the country and took the leader and his wife, but we're not at war. Oh my fucking God. This is the end, y'all. This is the end of the fucking war.
Might not have been totally honest with us about.
No shit.
You believe that, Kurt?
Wow.
I can believe that when I'm hearing all this sarcasm.
That's
blackpilling. You don't need your sarcastic blackpilling.
It's unlike them. That's all I'm saying. Usually they're so
Oh my
honest.
goodness. You dress in black like a big black pill and you come in here and talk sarcastic.
All right, let's hear about it.
Remember how the U.S. began selling its campaign against Venezuela's Nicolas Maduro? Maduro uses foreign terrorist organizations like TDA, Sinaloa, and Cartel of the Suns to bring deadly drugs and violence into our country.
Wow.
Stop sending.
That was from the past. Like, that's not now. Don't count that.
The United States will impose and enforce sanctions to the maximum extent to deprive Maduro of the resources he uses to fund Cartel de los Soles.
Here's another fun fact about that claim Maduro led a drug trafficking.
Exactly. Once people watch the movie Wag the Dog, it'll all be put in perspective. But some people are getting popped for real. You know, what's crazy is, I always say it, I got no footage of dead bodies coming from the Ukraine-Russian war, but they'll show a shitload of bodies from those motherfucker attacks where we blowing up motherfucking hospitals and shit and shooting babies and kids in the face with actual bullets and motherfucking pellet guns. I'm seeing that shit firsthand over there. But over here with this Russia-Ukraine shit, there's a lot of bullshit. Hashtag watch the movie Wag the Dog, starring Robert De Niro, The Fixer. And then compare that movie to what actually happened in real life with Bill Clinton. The movie plot is we need to form a distraction to take the eyes off what the president did. And around that same time, Bill Clinton had some shit going on with Monica Lewinsky. Splash on the blue dress. What type of bitch keep it? She kept it. Like, I'm going to keep this and I'm going to use this shit against them. And she did. And then motherfucker connect with Epstein, got the blue dress on a picture inside of his house. First of all, it's some creepy ass shit to even do that. Creepy and gay at the same time. But it's probably a reminder to let motherfuckers know I got this nigga on a leash. But that's a whole nother story. Yes, Mr. President. You already know. Splash.
King empire called
in the oil office. Give me that oil.
de los Soles. It's mentioned 32 times in the original grand jury indictment. Last year, both the U.S. Treasury and State Departments designated the supposed cartel a terrorist organization, accusing Maduro of being responsible for terrorist violence throughout the Americas and trafficking drugs into the U.S. and Europe. But have you read the U.S. Justice Department's new indictment of Maduro? You know, the one it's using right now to justify why the U.S. had to abduct a sitting head of state. Turns out, Cartel de los Soles doesn't exist. Rather,
wow,
it says
no
it's
shit.
Exactly what.
Wow, no shit. We knew the shit didn't exist because I already put it out. And me, many others, me, JVJ, and a whole bunch of people that caught this shit at the beginning. We put it out. The fentanyl is coming in from Mexico, from China. China, Mexico, U.S. You hear that? China, Mexico, United States. One more time. China, Mexico, United States. What the fuck does Venezuela got to do with anything? Do you do your deep dive in that? Find out biggest oil reserve in the world. Bam. Cool. Find out who the president is. Find out who's who. Follow the paper trail. Leads back to some names. But if you follow the pattern of our fucking country, going back to Contra, Panama Canal, Suez Canal, all the other places that we ever fucking took on some strong arm shit and lied to the people about what's really going on. Hashtag look up the Smith-Mundt Act. Mundt, M-U-N-D-T, I think. Yeah, Mundt, yeah. M-U-N-D-T Act. Smith-Mundt Act. And it tell motherfuckers, yeah, now they motherfucker, you know, they put the propaganda news to fuck with us, but it's supposed to be against other foreign nations. But like, why would you want to put propaganda out anyway? We need to look up the origin of propaganda and like when it first started. I won't be surprised if it started in Babylon.
Countless people have been saying all along that Cartel de los Soles is not a cartel, nor even an organization. It's a slang term used in Venezuela to describe officials, usually in the military, who people believe are corrupted by drug money. Oh, and one thing. What about democracy? U.S. officials have leaned into the argument that Maduro had to go because he stole an election and was undemocratic. But when asked if Venezuela should now hold elections like millions of Venezuelans are hoping, U.S. officials have said, no, it's not the right time.
Happy Friday.
Well, that's great. So the cartel that Maduro is allegedly running doesn't exist.
So the cartel that he's allegedly running doesn't even exist. There is too much corruption being exposed, but it's everywhere. It is fucking everywhere. And I'm trying to catch it all.
having elections in Venezuela. I don't really know what's going on here.
Wait. I remember hearing that the idea that he ran a cartel, that's a new one to me. I've never heard of cartel. That's my old reggaeton band.
Right. That's what it sounds
Cartel
like.
de las Soles. I've never heard of that ever. Trent de la Ragua, remember that came out of nowhere?
Yep. Yeah, that's
MS-13. Yep. But now we got to get Trent de la Ragua. What the fuck is it? So all these groups are like bullshit to me. All the drugs come from the CIA. I don't understand.
Well, this
like,
is the
I thought
narrative
everybody
they're
knew this
pushing.
already.
Yeah, this is the narrative they're pushing. Justice Department drops claim that they've dropped the claim that Venezuela's Cartel de las Soles is an actual group. The Justice Department has backed off a dubious claim about Maduro that the Trump administration
12 biggest oil producers. 12. Nice. Much love to my UK correspondent, the lovely goddess Vonda. Thank you, Mary, for giving us the news. And like shouts out to everybody that putting out good information to help me look up so we can have some more news. And then I give my shouts out to y'all for giving me some good news. And we all talk about it and break it down, break it down to its lowest common denominator and build everything back up. Shouts out to Vonta again, my lovely guy. It's me and Holodeck 3 vibing. And everybody else, shouts out to everybody at the bar, VIP, champagne room. You know what I'm saying? We'll be on the dance floor in a minute.
Promoted last year in laying the groundwork to remove him from.
Oh, yeah. And fellas, make sure y'all grab a lovely lady and take it to the nearest Holodeck suite. But remember, Holodeck 3 is reserved for me and the lovely Vonta. You already know what it is. Now back to the news. HHN Special Report. These motherfucking gangs don't even exist. Ain't that a bitch? But I told you.
Power in Venezuela, accusing him of leading a drug cartel called Cartel of the Suns. I'm going to say, because I'm not good at pronouncing words.
Cartel de las Solas.
I thought maybe meant feet.
To me, we already know what it is. It is the same tactic that they've been doing. Just like they did Panama Canal, just like they did the motherfucking Contra. It's a classic regime change by our government. And they bombed shit and took people. But since Maduro is out here posing and talking about good night and happy new year, this shit might be fake. You know what I'm saying? Because like don't nobody that get captured and this motherfucking country bombed talking about some throwing up peace signs, talking about some good night and happy new year. No, that shit sound, it's like nah. That shit sound very Wag the Dog to me. Some Wag the Dog shit. Watch the movie Wag the Dog. I bought some silver in 2022 for $20. It's now around 80. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yep, I hear people grabbing gold and silver and shit. But once the revolution start, when I start taking out government officials and you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get back to nature, y'all. We're gonna get back to rebuilding this planet to its proper state. No more chemtrails in the air, no more GMOs in our food, no more fluoride in our water, no more CDC, no more elites, no more fucking billionaires. We're gonna eradicate all these fucks and take back our fucking planet. This planet is too fucking corrupt, too fucked up. I declare war on evil. Let's get it. Wag the dog for
claim
sure.
traces back to a 2020 grand jury indictment of Maduro drafted by the Justice Department. In July 2020,
Well said.
in July 2025, copying language from it.
That's right. The year.
Copying language from it, the Treasury Department designated Cartel of the Suns as a terrorist organization. In November, Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State and Trump's national security advisor, ordered the State Department to do the same. Experts in Latin American crime and narcotics issues have said it is actually a slang term invented by the Venezuelan media in the 90s for officials who are corrupted by drug money. And on Saturday, after the administration captured Maduro,
the people say, "Oh, something that soulless" really means people that's corrupted by drug money. And the government used that and thought that shit was a cartel. So if the intel, so the intel that was out there was hearing that and thought it was a cartel and came back just to find, I was like, "Nah, nigga, this be politicians and law enforcement that's corrupted by drug money." And the irony is our government fucks with drugs and drug money and go to other people's countries. So y'all the cartel government. That's what makes this shit so fucking funny. The cartel doesn't exist. They are the cartel. You fucking government. It's funny all around, and the irony, and the motherfucking them just putting their own foot in their mouth because they have to come out and say this shit don't exist. This shit is hilarious. Chelsea Hayes, as stupid as he is, you goddamn right. And the FBI, Cash Patel's stupid ass. He don't even look like he's qualified for that position. Christy Nome Director of Homeland Security look like she shouldn't even qualify for that fucking position either. Bitch used to be a fucking governor. I'm like, how you go from governor to head of Homeland Security? Like, you know, like what the fuck? This bitch want to put her foot up somebody's ass. Fucking puppy killer. No, allegedly, she did it.
The Justice Department released a rewritten indictment that appeared to tacitly concede the point. Prosecutors still accused Maduro of participating in a drug trafficking conspiracy, but they abandoned the claim that Cartel of the Suns was an actual organization. Instead, the revised indictment states that it refers to a patronage system and a culture of corruption fueled by drug money. Where the old indictment refers 32 times to Cartel of the Suns and describes Maduro as its leader, the new one mentions it twice and says that he, like his predecessor Chavez, participated in, perpetuated, and protected this patronage system. The retreat calls
into patronage. That's what I call it. Patronage.
Am I screwing that up too?
How about a little patronage? You know
I like how there's so this group never existed, apparently. The retreat calls into greater question the legitimacy of the Trump administration's designation of Cartel of the Suns as a foreign terrorist organization last year. Spokespeople at the White House and the Justice, State, and Treasury Departments did not respond to requests for comments. Shocker. At the White House and the Justice, State, and Treasury Departments did not respond to requests for comments. Shocker. Still, Mr. Rubio again referred to Cartel of the Suns as an actual cartel in an interview on NBC's Meet the Press on Sunday, a day after the revised indictment was unsealed. We will continue to reserve the right to take strikes against drug boats that are bringing drugs towards the United States that are being operated by transnational criminal organizations, including Cartel of the Suns. So
Cartel de la Sol.
So he's still feeding you this lie, even after they've acknowledged that this group does not exist and that Maduro is not involved in this.
What are you going to do about it? Nothing.
And so they fed this lie to get us on board to do what we've done here, which is bomb the country and take it over. And now Rubio is still telling you this even after they've acknowledged that it isn't true.
Well, I would say it's a little worse than that because no one who was on board with this besides like a couple of guys. No one was on board for this and voted for it. So all it means is it doesn't matter what you voted for or wanted.
Of course,
we're going to do this, and they are doing it.
Yes,
and this insult to your intelligence is what you're worth to the great God Maga.
It's weird. I know people that think this is great. It blows my mind. I just don't understand.
Where do they work?
Where do they work? They work for the Mossad, I think.
They work at the guy Sleepy's mattress. I'm trying to think of the Butabi brothers. What are?
I don't know. I don't get how we've been bullshitted into these wars before. We've seen the disaster that they've become, and yet I know people that think this is great and that we're going to just take oil and gas prices are going to go down, and the people of Venezuela are celebrating and everything's lovely. I don't know what fantasy land we live in here. What?
They don't care about Venezuela, number one.
Well, no one does. Yeah, of course.
Right. I think that dictator's gone because he's like a whatever in their head. And the oil thing.
Oh, that's the other thing. That's the other thing that fucking drives me nuts is, you criticize this and then people act like you think Maduro is a great guy. It's got nothing.
Well, he never kidnapped nobody sitting president as far as I know.
That's true.
He ain't kidnapped nobody.
The whole idea that you because you don't think a regime change war is a good idea, that means you love a dictator. What?
Did he kidnap the president of anywhere? That's a new one. I haven't heard yet.
Right. Of course, their leader, the leader of that cartel, is now in U.S. custody and facing U.S. justice in the Southern District of New York, and that's Nicolas Maduro. So here we have Rubio still claiming that Maduro is the leader of this cartel that everyone has now acknowledged doesn't exist. He's on mainstream media telling you that Maduro is running a cartel that doesn't exist. And then shows like this are called misinformation. This is your mainstream media.
Right.
This is
right. They call shows like Mind Crazy, get it shadow banned or get it struck or get it knocked off. But follow what Mark Rubio said. He's still running that cartel, but the DOJ just said, yo, nigga, that shit don't exist. Our intelligence officers are incompetent, stupid asses that deserve to get fired. We made a fool of ourselves.
Politicians, we're called misinformation. This is Rubio telling you, hey, this guy runs a cartel. It doesn't exist. Let's go to war. And somehow...
Yeah, okay, look. They don't read. Don't do your own research. People took that to heart. Do you understand that?
Yeah, right. To heart. They said, don't read. Don't do your research. I remember covering that shit. I have to hear that shit again. I'd be like, this motherfucker just told us, don't read, don't do our research. Just accept the plan. Just accept what the government is doing to us. Believe in us. Trust us. No, y'all motherfuckers have been killing us through the food, through the water, through the air, through disease for too long. It's time to eradicate each and every one of you evil fucks. Like I always say, viva la revolution. The only solution is revolution. Destroy your governments, parliaments, dictatorships, elites, bankers, corporations, royal fucking families now. Whew. Let me calm down. Ah, fuck it. I'll laugh anyway. I'm going to kill them all. I'm going to be like, hello, Gotham. Joker's back in town. Bam. That's what it's going to be.
I've seen your friend, although I don't know who your friend is.
They told people don't read, don't do no research.
Yeah,
I remember
like
that.
Jon Stewart,
I covered
maybe if at the high end of smart, maybe a Jon Stewart. At the low end, Jimmy Kimmel monologue. So if this didn't make it to a loser monologue of a real shit lib, they're not going to ever hear about it because they don't read.
I hear you. I think people
they pride themselves in it.
People
and they pride themselves in that.
They know where they like to get their information, and then they just stick with that. But clearly, if you're just listening to NBC and the people in our government, you're getting lies and misinformation. Now, I bet you Marco Rubio.
Let's just Smith Monk Act, everybody. I told you.
Or any of these other platforms, when he's out here saying this stuff.
I'm sure they would ban Marco Rubio for that.
The Drug Enforcement Administration's annual National Drug Threat Assessment, which details major trafficking organizations, has never mentioned Cartel of the Suns, nor has the annual World Drug Report by the United Nations Office.
Oh, yeah. He's saying Cartel of the Suns because he don't know how to say Cartel de Solis. Okay. I think he said that at the beginning. Like he don't know how to say Cartel de la Solis. So he called it the Cartel of the Sun.
Drugs and crime. But the 2020 indictment, which laid out a lengthy narrative about a years-long conspiracy, portrayed Cartel of the Suns as a drug trafficking organization led by Mr. Maduro. While the experts in Latin America crime and narcotics issues praised the corrective about Cartel of the Suns, some also criticized other aspects of the revised indictment. For example, the indictment added as a defendant in a supposed co-conspirator with Maduro, the head of a Venezuelan prison gang called Tren de Aragua. That's what we were just talking about, Kurt.
Yeah.
So apparently they added him as a co-conspirator with Maduro. The connection described in the indictment is thin. It says only that the gang leader in phone calls in 2019 with someone he thought was a Venezuelan official offered escort services to protect drug shipments passing through Venezuela. Last year, Mr. Trump declared that Maduro was directing the activities of Tren de Aragua, even though the U.S. intelligence community believes the opposite is true. Jeremy McDermott, a co-founder of Insight Crime, a Latin America crime and security think tank, said the inclusion of the Tren de Aragua leader as an accused co-conspirator with Maduro in a drug trafficking conspiracy reflects President Trump's rhetoric, but was misleading. He pointed to his think tank's analysis of Tren de Aragua that says the gang has no ownership of major cocaine shipments.
I thought it was fentanyl. How did it become cocaine?
I don't know.
Right. I thought it was fentanyl.
Stop killing us with fentanyl.
Yeah, I saw some tweet from JD Vance.
They don't even got their story.
He was like, he acknowledged that fentanyl isn't coming from Venezuela, but he was like, but cocaine's bad too. That was his. Cocaine's bad too. So we have to go bomb the country and kidnap their leader. What'd you say, Kurt?
Yeah, no, I know. That's everybody talks about getting their Venezuelan cocaine. Like, have you ever in your life, you lived in LA, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever heard anybody like, hey, this cocaine came from Venezuela? I've never heard of that in years. Okay, I've heard of Colombia, Peruvian.
I heard Colombia and Peruvian.
I heard all kind of shit. Never once has Venezuela come up. How could that be possible?
Only thing I heard about Venezuela was the women. That's all I heard about Venezuela was the women.
So there you go, folks. You're being lied to. You're being lied to by your government, by mainstream media. They got Marco Rubio on there telling you that a cartel exists that doesn't exist. He knows it doesn't exist. Our Justice Department has acknowledged it doesn't exist, and you're still being told that it does to justify this
Venezuelan marching powder.
This war that doesn't exist according to
Venezuelan marching powder.
Donald Trump. All right, we're going to take
a country that I've never heard involved with cocaine ever.
Right.
That's the only one I've ever heard of where they didn't bring up. It came from Venezuela.
Right? Yeah.
Venezuela. Now we about to get off into it. Now you already know, Vata. We gotta call out the VBU marching band real quick and pay homage to my UK correspondent. Bring out that VBU marching band real quick. Thanks, Vata. Let's get it started.
Yeah.
It's the HHN Special Report. Thank y'all for listening. We're going to rock out for a minute, then we're going to get up out of here. She's a keeper.
She's a keeper. Baby girl, you's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speakers.
Trying to rock out. Let's let the bouncers.
Down the wet, down the flex, fucking know the best, you the best. Time to pass the test, place around my neck, 5% to relieve the stress. Baby, you the best, nothing less. Take off your clothes, let me see your breast. Let me kiss the lips, both them lips. Make me shiver quick, down the leg, shake it, baby, cause you coming on this dick. You my inspiration, baby, so let's make another flick. Let this bang through your speakers, cause it's another hit. She's a keeper. Baby girl, you's a keeper. I think I'm a keeper. Let this bang through your speakers. Shoot the shit, she got guns and make your body flip. In the whip, you be folded out to pop a bunch of licks. Out the crib, turn the music up, she hopping on the mic. Kamasutra shit, do the spin. I know what to do with this, beat it up. Hurricane or beat it, range of blood. Give a fuck, do you like it slow or do you like it rough?
Yep, it's 340 over here.
Fast and slow, fucking on the phone.
You better make you something to smoke.
Girl, it's time to flow.
Something to eat in a minute. I know you about to smoke real good right now.
I think I'm a keeper.
On the fatty, chilling with this fatty bumper. And Holodeck 3.
She's a keeper.
Shouts out to everybody that comes to the HHN. To the USS Hurricane, we chilling.
I think I'm a keeper. Get this bang through your speakers. She's a keeper. Girl, she's a keeper.
You already know what it is. Much love to the UK correspondent Vanta, and thank you for letting me see the VBU marching band real quick. You know, them ladies are lovely. They play them instruments. That's what I'm talking about, Vanta. Holding it down. VBU. Shouts out to the VBU and much love to the goddess Vanta. Hope y'all out there feeling good. I hope y'all got y'all frankincense rolled up. We spoke at over there, baby. You know it. Much love to the goddess Vanta. Shouts out to everybody in the chat.
Smoking on the fatty, chilling with this fatty. It's so good, big bags, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chilling with this fatty. It's so good, big bags, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chilling with this fatty. It's so good, big bags, call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chilling with this fatty. It's so good, big bags, call me daddy. To the limit, limitless addiction. See money, weed, baby girl, I gotta get it all up in it. Give this bitch the business. Business booming good, stock prices never slipping. I've been smoking heavy, chillin' in the Chevy. Hanging with this chick, she the cool, hot and ready for whatever. She down for whatever. This fucking weed is on another level. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. It's so good, bigger bands call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. It's so good, bigger bands call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. It's so good, bigger bands call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. It's so good, bigger bands call me daddy. This time I'm living, chillin' with these women. That we sippin', the club jumping bitches, talking to this daddy, giving her the addict. Pull up to my crib in the cranberry caddy, got her feeling naughty. Time to have a party, smoking weed, now she run my dick like a hardy. Dancing all up in it, take her out to dinner. After that we smoke a bunch of weed by the river, smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this daddy. It's so good, bigger bands call me daddy. smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make her ass call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make her ass call me daddy. Smoking on the fatty, chillin' with this baddie. Fucking so good, make her ass call me daddy.
Yeah, you know, let's get it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We feeling good. You already know. Feeling good. Through the hood.
Holiday smoking weed, feeling good. CB mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CB mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CB mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good. CB mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good. Feeling so fucking good. Sipping on this fucking good. Smoking on the green, looking clean, riding through the scene, feeling like a king. I'm a bean with the bad bitch. I can get between, make the screen, bosses on my dick. Like a trampoline, to the scene, sell it to the fiends. Gotta make the green, I'm a hustler. And I got some $1 billion dreams. It's a scene with the Cali chick, chilling on the beach, cut her cheeks. Fucking weed, that's my cup of tea. I'm a G till I D.I.E. Show you I'm a beast, haters weak, you will cease to be. If you fuck with me, got the keys, going overseas. Feed up with my queen, she's a party goddess. Yeah, you fucking know what I mean. Having scenes all up in the throat. While I'm smoking weed, I believe I'm the only one that you gonna need. Feeling please, baby, yes indeed. Got me feeling free, baby, pulling up the street. Baby, come and roll with me. Weed feeling good, see me bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good, see me bobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good, see me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good, see me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. What's the flow? Fuck it though. Used to give a fuck before, I don't give a fuck no more. Time for me to smoke some more. Walking with the baddest hoe. You know how it fucking goes. Stunting on them fucking hoes. Baby girl, I love control. Now we get it on the boat. Everybody on the floor. Drinking liquor, smoking dope. Girls twerking on the floor. Rolling up another one. Lean in my double cup. Club banging up. Roll up another one. Weed feeling good, see me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good. Smoking weed, feeling good, see me mobbing through the hood. Grab a chick, fucking good, feeling so fucking good.
Coming back from it, baby. Holiday free with it.
Bring it to the dance floor. All my ladies in the club, throw it back for me. All my ladies in the club, throw it back for me. All my ladies in the club, throw it back for me. Baby, drop it to the floor, throw it back for me. 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 Up in the club, yeah, it's going down here. Chillin' up the bar, bring a couple rounds here. What we drinking on, girl, I got some crown here. What we smoking on, girl, I brought a pound here. On the dance floor, yeah, I watch her get low. Watch her do the splits and I watch her flip, oh. If she trippin' on me, she the shit, whoa. Music banging out the speakers, this a hit, whoa. Jump into the floor, show me what you know. Take it to the crib, take it to the moat. Fuck her on the bed, fuck her on the floor. Baby, throw it back, in the club, throw it back for me. All the ladies in the club, throw it back for me. All the ladies in the club, throw it back for me. Baby, drop it to the floor, throw it back for me. Throw it back for me.
This song trying to blow my speaker out. It's a bad motherfucker.
Throw it back for me.
Trying to knock my speakers loose with this shit.
Smoking really good, baby, feeling really good. Throw it back on me, baby, like you really should. Baby, bust a dance, you know what you working with. Turn my gas to the times when you turn your head. Do that damn thing, baby, do that damn thing. You ain't gigging to the music, that's a damn shame. On the dance floor, gigging with a bad chick. To the beat, baby, this another classic. Baby, bust a dance, when you know that ass sick. Treat it like a stripper girl when you do tricks. Take it to the back room, get that ass hit. Throw it back from it, ass hit. All the ladies in the club, throw it back for me. All the ladies in the club, throw it back for me. All the ladies in the club, throw it back for me. Baby, drop it to the floor, throw it back for me. 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 All the ladies in the club, throw it back for me. All the ladies in the hood, throw it back for me. All the ladies on the floor, throw it back for me. Baby, drop back to the floor, throw it back for me. 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 All the ladies in the club, throw it back for me. All the ladies in the hood, throw it back for me. All the ladies on the floor, throw it back for me. Baby, throw it back for me. Throw it back for me. Throw it back for me. Throw it back for me.
Unless my shit is about to die. Like, unless my motherfucking Bluetooth speaker about to die on me, man. But like, I don't like when it's stopping like that, because it did like that for a couple songs. Like, I thought it was just the bass and the bang that's doing that. Or maybe the bass is knocking some shit loose on the inside of it, because it's a small Bluetooth speaker. You know, this bitch was like $10. Definitely feeling it though. I love that motherfucking track. Because it made me think about the LL Cool J Headsprung track. They call me Big L.A. Bump, bump, Big Silly. Whoop, whoop. Really, it was just too much instruments going on, but you gotta get your heads, bro. You gotta get your heads, man. That shit be up in the club and we posted up back. You get your head. Man, that shit was cold. But like, when I heard that beat, it took me right back to that time. I'm like, oh shit, I got me a version of like my version of too much phone power, Hurricane. I know, right? All right, Terry. Yep. Yeah, where was we at? I was about to go right here. We got 9 minutes left, so we got 2 songs. All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave right here. We're gonna hook Vonta up. We're gonna get her a like. You already know what it is. We're gonna have to, we gotta show Vonta some love. And
the Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Thanks, computer. We're about to engage. I gotta show love to Vonta. And we gotta show love to Jordan. Today is his therapy. Hopefully he, doing a good physical therapy. You know what I'm saying? Sending healing vibes, healing energy to Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope he got a sexy ass nurse to do the massaging for him, and he should be good. He might be back later. He might do a jam session when he come back for what he doing. You know what I'm saying? He might have a jam session, but who knows? But hope he doing cool. Hope he doing all right. Because like, once I'm done with this, I'm gonna work on that track that he sent me. And I might have a track later, like with the Breath of the Ancestors outro. And then I'm officially done with a 5-album project. I mean 3-album project with the Gotta Win, Gotta Storms, Gotta Fire done. And now the Breath of the Ancestors will be finished once I do the Breath of the Ancestors song, and then I'm Gucci. Then I'm working on the process of Hurricane the Style Master album or mixtape. I might just put album or mixtape, y'all decide. Or no, fuck it. I'm gonna just call it the Style Master. I'm gonna just call it the fucking Style Master. It'll be titled Hurricane and the album called Style Master. But yep, into the computer. Yep. Where we at? Okay, cool. Now we over here. Let me go here. Please, phone, don't down me. I know I've been on this bitch. I'm using up a lot of data. Body and Clyde all day. You already know what it is. Like, as a matter of fact, we're going to play that after your song. Put some extra minutes in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play that. But we got to go to you first so we can get that video up to the thousands. You know what I'm saying? Because you did a good video, Vonta. You know we got to show love. You know we got to show love. Where is your video at? Like I forgot I was putting up community posts. I got to go to my community post. That's why I posted. Love is a battlefield. We are young. Heartache too. Well, I forgot I posted up Pat Benatar one day. You know, I saw her, dog. I had to start singing. Pat Benatar the shit. But you already know what it is. Much love to the goddess Vonta for doing the video to Jordan's track, That Funky Feeling. You already know what it is. I want to play it twice, but I gotta play it once. You know, because after this we go to the Bonnie and Clyde, and then we gotta go to the last song, which is the God of Storms. Let's get this video up to 1,000. Let's get it. Shout out to Jordan. Let's get the Vonta for making the video of this.
Step like Lisa doing that. Every move, she got reality taking naps. Hey, every time she laugh, enough to make a statue doing slicks. Hey, got the DJ, we running like, hold up, what is this? She rearranged the air. She goes glow, the glow power her flare. The whole world tells when she crack a smile. Like there's a curve, just wait and watch her smile. She funky, yeah. She funky, ultraviolet, sweetheart. Yeah, she been like you own or something. She's a bow, she's a spark, she's a comic side. She make the lights feel insecure, trying to outshine the sky. She don't dance, she rearranged the air. She don't glow, the glow power her flare. The whole world tells when she crack the smile. Like there's a curve, just wait and watch her smile. If this a dream, then it's reality. Let her be with me, let her see the me I've seen. She's so funky, she's so funky. She's so funky. Hey.
That shit go. Oh man. Now we got to get back to it. I love that song. Computer, where you at?
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
There's computer. Time to get ready to engage. My lady want that Bonnie and Clyde love, so I gotta give it to her. The name's Kane. Hurricane.
Hurricane 313.
Empire Mixtapes. Not for the weak hearted.
Now Road One Productions.
Shouts out to everybody. Down to the last two songs, we're gonna play this and we go in with the God of Storms. There you go.
Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Fuck and get in the dope, make you lay down on the floor. You get that weed and that dope, you get that money, you go. Head back on the road. About to fuck with some hoes at the mall, baby girl, about to take off her clothes. Got her feeling the stroke, and I'm making the flow. Sex so damn good, make you wanna elope. She my Bonnie and Clyde, and we ready to ride. All you motherfucking haters gon' get buried alive. We ain't wasting no time, carry more than the 9. Gold plated 50 cows, that will rip out your spine. Getting buried tonight, we not giving a fuck. Side by side with my chick, we was lying them up. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Headed to the UK, yeah we raising the stakes. Fuck the prime minister, he getting shot in the face. What you haters gon' say? It's gon' be nothing today. My girl got a sword off and she took off your face. Well, I'm back in your place. Put the bomb in your place. Motherfuckers ain't ready when I blow up your state. Now let's chill on the beach. She's a freak of the week. Going all night, girl, we ain't going to sleep. Now it's back to the streets, putting coppers to sleep. My girl a beast with the gun, that we fighting for peace. My girl cold with the heat, like I'm flowing these beats. You a true damn goddess, thanks for rolling with me. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Girl never scared, she ready to ride. Bonnie and Clyde, Bonnie and Clyde. Baby girl never scared, she ready to ride.
But yeah, we down to the last song. But yeah, like to answer your question, yeah, I might like if I'm thinking about monetization, I might just go to the second channel, but like I'm gonna have to build that shit up from scratch. I'm only at like 56 subs. I was at like 58. Then it jumped to 60. Then I jumped back down to 56. They're like, this nigga getting traction. Shit. Take away his likes, views, and subs over there too. And I'm barely active over there. But I need to get active. But it was just gonna be gaming and music. But if I just focus on gaming, like probably do gaming reviews, anime reviews over there. And then like once I leave this bitch and start traveling, there'll be travel videos. And then me and Vonta cooking shows and shit. And reviews on Star Trek. You know what I'm saying? I got plans. I'm out this motherfucking bit. And then 5-6 years later, maybe 10, come back, stoic, killer instinct, gold, rubbing my hands like Birdman on which building I'm going to destroy first. Vonta is my Overwatch. I'm good. I'm good. Vonta and weed and music is all I need. And to destroy the government. It's over. But you know, yeah, I gotta build my second channel up. Cause like this one ain't gonna get monetized because like once I qualify for monetization, they're gonna tell me to delete my videos. A lot of people has went through that. And I don't want to get rid of these videos because like these videos are very special. Like these are the motherfucking videos that help build me up to the spot that I'm at now. And like just for them to tell me to get rid of it because my content is, let's just say, too extreme for viewers. Nah, I'd rather do it on another channel. Yep. Love another great JD. You already know what it is. Movie. All right, you know I gotta be over there. And plus it's the last song. And as soon as this last song over, I'll be over there to watch that movie too. You already know what it is. So basically, just in time. We're on the last song. Let's get it. Just in time. Now, I'll be over there. Vata. Save some popcorn for me. HHN Special Report. We're about to end this last song. We reached the 2-hour mark. Yeah, Vata, put his channel link in the chat. You know, so we can all eat some popcorn together.
God of storms. Riding out in this bitch. All you haters ain't shit. Dealing with fast lyrics. These bullets don't miss. But don't worry about vibes. I worry about rhymes. So I gotta go around and tone it down. I think I'm losing my mind. So I'm about to go ham. Say motherfucker 1,000 times.
On that link.
With 1,000 eyes.
That's the after party.
Organize a revolution, never ride for life. Every time I been official, gonna motherfucker die to die. Y'all think I'm out of mind, but I'm the god of storms. I do this shit all the time. God of storms. Bow down to the bow down to the bow down to the bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the bow down to the bow down to the bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the bow down to the bow down to the all praise to the god of storms. Bow down to the bow down to the bow down to the bow down to the god of storm. Turn to devastate. Tell it go fast to whip up the brakes. Going at a pace you would never trace. Here come the impact you would never brace. Better vacate from the place, okay? The bay got my AK, but it's straight today. Revolutionary lyrics that pave the way. For a rebels come through, best play your face. D-Day, replicate. They gotta kill the government, they manipulate. I'm pulling up like hidden blade. Walking up on that fed, this go get a stiff today. Little revolutionary today, but niggas is scared. Grab the gun, I'm getting prepared. All you haters, you better be real. Get prepared, cause the storm right here. God of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, all praise to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the. Bow down to the time I be the spark of the frankincense. We ain't giving this bitch with no frankincense. Revolutionary of the day commence. So we going all out before the day we spend. They got many drones cause I pay for Chris. They watching everything on some major shit. They poison water, poison food, chemtrails in the air, they spraying shit. CDC, they making shit. Black Rock Pelletier, they taking shit. Trying to see them people biggies to the gate abyss. Some the great hurricane take a state to miss. Trying to rise up and raise the fist. Who bullet with me, let's take a trip. Shoot it at the government and make it flip. Bitch, trying to fill the world with amazing hits. God of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the god of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the god of storms, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, all praise to the god of storms.
Make sure y'all hit that link that Vata put in.
Bow down to the,
over there watching
bow down to the. Bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, all praise to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the, all praise to the god of storms. Bow down to the, bow down to the, bow down to the. Bow down to the god of storms.
Salute everybody. Shout out to everybody. I was about to work on a track, but everybody gonna watch an old school movie real quick. You know, I'm a big fan of old school movies, and especially old school classic movies, old school kung fu flicks, Twilight Zone, old shit, Night Gallery, what's the other one? Tales from the Dark Side. You know what I'm saying? I love the old school shit. And you know, and the James Bond, you know, better go there and watch the movie. Then after that, I might start working on some music. But shouts out to everybody. Much love to K. Stopping back through again and again. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe to everybody. Everybody subscribe to everybody. About to get up out of here. If y'all want to watch an old school classic movie, click on the link that Vonta left in the chat. We can all chill over there, eat some popcorn, watch a good classic. And shout out to everybody. We listen to some news. We vibed out to some music. Now it's time to kick back, relax. You already know what it is. And y'all already know how we end it. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And everybody's going to watch this on the playback. Hit it, mic check. I walk around the streets with my black Tech 9 on the waistline, looking the hype shit. I never claim to be the best type of rapper, but have to show the motherfuckers what I'm after. I'm after the gold, and after that, the platinum. Beef after that, Hurricane G packs the gat, son. Blow. Trigger bang, bang. This was an HHN Special Report. Catch you on the next one. About to go watch a movie.